Dawn, don't look behind you, but there's a Bigfoot behind you.
Oh no.
Yes. Well, hi everybody, and today, we're going to the Chattahoochee Valley here in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and we're going from the I-40 way. Anyways, as we were taking this long, twisty, narrow road to get up into the national park, we came across
Bigfoot.
a Bigfoot. And at first, when you come around this bend, he just like pretty much stands out there, kind of, but. Yeah, Bigfoot. I don't know. You'll never know what you'll find here in the Smokies.
Hi everybody, we're here today at Chattahoochee.
Chattahoochee. So we're in North Carolina right now. Well, actually, all Chattahoochee's in North Carolina, but here it says reservations are required for all camping in Chattahoochee Valley. No phone services ahead for reservations. So, anyways, this is the road that you gotta take. It's a gravel road, and we're about to do it. So this is I'd say if you have a low clearance vehicle, this probably wouldn't be a good road for you, but I would say most vehicles could do it. Kind of bumpy though. Come to an intersection here and it says Chattahoochee 3 miles that way, Big Creek and Cosby straight ahead 16. We're going to be heading to Chattahoochee, and it turns into cement. So some of you folks have never been to Chattahoochee. It's kind of like the Cades Cove of the North Carolina side. So we were going to pick up some auto booklets, and they're gone. They don't have any. So yeah, I'm just going to try to go by memory of what I do know about Chattahoochee, and we'll go from there, right?
Right.
First, I'm going to start here by reading these bulletin boards and see if there's anything we can learn from them. So today, houses, cabins, and barns and churches still stand in Chattahoochee. Is the largest community affected by the 1930s creation of the national park. Many signs of more than 1,200 people that lived here during Chattahoochee's heyday have disappeared, but memories still live on. Beautiful bridge there. So there must be a trail here. We got the Booger Man Trail, which is 0.8 of a mile. Stay back 50 yards from wildlife. So wow, we just come to a clearing here. It's definitely reminds me of Cades Cove. It's beautiful. Yes. Also, this is where all the butterflies are at right now. We see nothing but butterflies. Beautiful. Okay, so you pull off the side of the road, and I see a beautiful church over there, right? Let's go check this church out. Wow. So this is Palmer Chapel, built in 1903 and remodeled in 1929. Let's go check out Palmer's Chapel here. Beautiful mountains surrounding this valley. There it is, Palmer's Church. And the cool thing about this church is it's out in the middle of nowhere, and it's in this grassy field, and I don't know, it just has an appeal to it that is just, I don't know, drawing me to it. This church is in pristine shape. It still has its doors and everything else. Oh wow, look at this. Butterfly Haven over here. Look at all of them. Look at them all. Wow. Just thousands of them everywhere. Wow, that was really neat. It's like in pristine shape, that church is. You could tell that Cataloochee doesn't have the amount of tourists coming through like Cades Cove does, which actually is a serene, because if this was a Cades Cove church, there'd be people all around it, and we haven't really seen anybody. Every now and then we'll see a car pass. It's beautiful. I actually like this area. So yeah, and there's a lot of elk and bear, all kinds of cool things. So Dawn, what do you think?
I think it's beautiful here.
Yes, it is beautiful. So we just passed the bridge from Palmer Methodist Church, and now we saw a sign for a Beech Grove School. I'm gonna go check out an old school. You know what? There's not a lot of old schools, a lot of old churches in the national park, but not a lot of schools. So I'm excited. Beech Grove School, built in 1903. Beautiful river here. Oh wow, look at this. It's got a desk in here. See that?
That's so cool.
Of course, it's got an old chalkboard or blackboard. Wow, that's cool. And there's a big, huge room over here. Oh, it's just another schoolroom. This one here don't have desks. Does have a chalkboard though. So they probably have the older kids on this side or something, and then the younger kids over there. I could just imagine that there was a potbelly stove right there heating up this room during the winter months. Wow. Beautiful. Dawn, are you going to school?
Yeah. Today's lesson is learn how to make moonshine.
Learn how to make moonshine, right? Oh, beautiful, guys. Well, there's a lot of pristine buildings and pristine history here in Cataloochee. Definitely beautiful. Talked to some other folks earlier, and they said they haven't seen any elk yet. So they were asking us if we've seen them, and I said, no, we haven't seen any elk. So maybe we'll get a chance to see some elk before it's all over with. Another river crossing there. So these roads are very narrow.
Dog Club and Cemetery.
And the bridges are very narrow too. Kind of feels like you're back in time here, driving these old mountain roads. Well, that's beautiful there. Mountains in the background, just like a painting. But anyways, we're here at this beautiful old barn here. Let's go check out this barn real quick. So, I love these old barns. All the animals and stuff would being here. Check that out. Look at how beautiful that house is. That's definitely a picture there. This is the Codwell place, built in 1903. And a beautiful little bridge here to cross. A lot of butterflies here too. Look how clear that water is. This is one of the most prettiest homes I've seen here in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It's a pretty big home. Let's go check in. Let's go check out the inside of this baby. Look at this here. So there was a fireplace in this room here. Beautiful woodwork on the walls. You see all that? I love the interior woodwork. Really, really beautiful. It's kind of dark in here, so it might be hard to see what's in here, but so this here was the dining room here. So this here was the dining room. Yeah, the dining room. And then this would probably be like your kitchen here. Yeah, definitely a kitchen because you can see for the stove there. So this would have been your kitchen. And then this was your back porch. Okay, so there's a stairway going upstairs here. So we're gonna go upstairs here. It's actually a very beautiful home, though. The woodwork is really just impressive. How much woodwork is in this? Yeah. Over here explains a little bit about this here. This room contained things like a weaving room, quilting frames. There were also beds to rent to hunters, fishermen. So yeah, this place here, people used to come and rent the rooms. Kind of cool, huh? Yeah, people do carve their names. Here's a visitor register there, but yeah, definitely.
What a beautiful home.
Yeah, could you imagine the days when people used to come here and get a bed and breakfast, or you know, they would rent the room. Oh wow, now check this out. Do you see this here? See, back in the days, they used to use newspaper to, you know, kind of like wallpaper, right? And wow, you can actually see old newspapers right there. You can barely make things out. Adjustable backrest was only $1.95. See that? What's this?
The ladies here.
Oh yeah, watch this. Look at
Their hats.
You can definitely tell they're from what, 1900s?
Look at that. Awesome.
Early 1900s?
Yeah, 1903 it was built.
1903.
Look, there's
Yeah.
a bunch of ladies with hats.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, definitely. Hats. Just there's a hat you would wear, Dawn.
Yeah. And then look at all these ladies, and then there's a little boy up there.
Yeah. Wow.
That's so cool.
So this room is like a living history. Unfortunately, you know, some hoodlums there had to write their own name
It's a
in
shame.
here. But do you know how much history is just on these walls? Going through and just reading, you know, all the newspaper of the times. Yes.
Music house.
Music house.
See?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ashley, right here. This is You can read here, this is obviously Asheville Music House. Because we're near Asheville.
This is wonderful.
Yeah, I wish things like this would have been more preserved, or people didn't come in there and wrote their name. These people here should be ashamed of themselves. Really? What's over here now?
$2.98 back then for dresses.
Wow, what a bargain. Believe it or not though, $2.98 back in around the 1900s.
That was a lot of money.
That was a lot of money. That'd probably be like 20, 30 bucks today, if not more.
45 cents for a 2-pack of something.
Yeah. Wow, this is really cool. I am pleasantly surprised on this place. You could tell that the owners of this home had a little bit of money compared to other homes here in the National Park. Really cool. This place is definitely worth a stop. Beautiful archway. These are little rooms here. Could be like a foyer room or something like that. A parlor, what they would call it back in the days. But definitely, here's a little history right here. Hiram and Elizabeth Codwell. So that was them there who lived in this house here. Of course, somebody. This house was completed in 1903, taking about 5 years to build. The boards are of yellow poplar and are sawn from a dried on site. The doors and windows were bought in from Waynesville. Wow, that's cool. And in memory of Walter Codwell. Wow. So a lot of the descendants of this home still live in the area and stuff. And yeah, so it's a very impressive home. Anyways, wow, having that view out your porch with all the mountains surrounding you. I love this beautiful wraparound porch here. Well, that is definitely some history back there. Beautiful. I would say that's one of the more prettier homes here in the national park that are still in existence. You guys won't believe how beautiful it smells right here. Look at these views. Absolutely beautiful. That was Cataloochee. Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful up here.
Yeah. We got to see some old homes. Didn't see any elk or any wildlife this time, but we'll be back. If you like this vlog, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe so you don't miss any more of his upcoming Smoky Mountain adventures. There's going to be plenty of Smoky Mountain adventures just around the corner. And until next time.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Wow.